Hey guys, so after making my MMORPG videos and playing a ton of different games on the market, I started to think, what makes an MMORPG good? Why is there MMORPGs that come out and just flatline immediately, while others stand up and never die? With all the amazing views and support you guys have been giving me,
You call that amazing support? Go back to making DC Universe Online videos, you hack!
I wanted to make a list of different things that make MMORPGs fun. So without further ado, this is my top 10 things that make MMORPGs fun. And just because almost every top 10 list has to mention this is all of my opinions, so if you super disagree with anything in this video, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section. You know, something that tons of people tend to forget, I do have a comment section, you can talk to me. Just saying, I like comments. I reply pretty often. You should leave a comment. Anyways, let's go to... You ever play an MMORPG and kind of fall asleep or get bored when you're fighting enemies? Well, chances are you're either sleepy or the combat sucks. Number 10 is an engaging combat with depth. One of the reasons I still play DC Universe Online sometimes is because the combat has a lot of depth and complexity. Now that doesn't mean every MMO needs an action combat system, just take a look at RuneScape's combat system. Looks like a snooze fest to some of those that have never played it, but what if I told you? It actually takes a lot of skill to be good at RuneScape's combat. Okay, hear me out. First off, it's not just as easy as clicking on the enemy and watching your dude kill things that you clicked on. No, my friend, quite the contrary. There are things like switching weapons, applying prayer buffs and prayer switching, knowing when to eat food to recover health, moving positions to avoid getting hurt, applying anti-poison to avoid poison damage, saving special meters, using special attacks. Overall, if your MMORPG's combat is good, then hey, people will have tons of fun. Raise your hand if you've ever had this happen to you. You're up late trying a new game with one of your friends. You're having some fun exploring and doing cool stuff. But you get like your 10th quest and you finally shout out, "Come on, another go kill 10 rats? You have got to be kidding me." Number 9 is fun questing. Typically not a lot of MMOs do this because honestly the staple of quests in most of these games are just go kill something, go fetch me my laundry, or go talk to Uncle Bob at the farmyard. But some MMOs like RuneScape and the Secret World have a really unique quest system that really works your brain. It has you going online to look up guides, sometimes even having you form a group just to get these quests done. I wish more games would have more unique quest systems, but even any sort of depart from just kill quests and fetch quests can make questing and playing an MMO really fun. You ever get really excited for a new MMO and then you play it and you create a character and you see this? Oh, gender-locked classes. Fun. This is definitely a personal opinion, but am I the only one who doesn't like MMOs that make me play as a character? I thought the whole point of MMORPGs was to create a virtual you. I like being able to create a boy or a girl if I so wish. Number 8 is good character creation. There really isn't much else to say. Don't have a game that makes me play gender-locked, and I'll like it. I'm pretty simple to please. Leading right out of character creation, customization goes right into, well, customization of gameplay through character, basically classes. If a game has more variety within its gameplay, a la having different builds, different classes to play and such, then boom, instant replayability. Now you can go overboard here since if you have way too many classes, you can cause imbalance. I mean, look at the ridiculous amount of character classes MapleStory has, like quite literally way too many. Okay, MapleStory classes and jobs. Alright, so Battle Mage, Beast Tamer, Blaze Wizard, Evan, Kana, Luminous, Magician, Kinesis, Ilium, Dual Blade, Nightwalker, Phantom, Thief, Xena, Aaron, Convoy, Magic, Slayer, Kaiser, Heal, Warrior, Zero, Blaster, Omni, Hunter, Merchant, Mercedes, Buster, Daniel, Jet, Panic, Pirate, Shade, Thunderbreaker, Arc. Number 6 is lore and world building. A lot of games truthfully don't really do too much of this, but if a game is way more immersive, I will say I'll actually give a shit about what I'm doing. It gives me more motivation to find out what happens next in the current story I'm playing, or if a raid has an epic storyline to it or something. Lore offers that type of gameplay. Star Wars The Old Republic most likely does this the best in my opinion, since it's pretty much touted as the story-based MMORPG, since you can actually change the outcome of some storylines. It's actually really fun to watch certain quest lines play out, or just make a quick funny.
I never killed what is he again, Mako?
Trandoshan. Rhymes with dead meat.
Isn't there a bounty on this woman, Mako?
Sure, but that's not something we're interested in, right?
Did I do that?
Picture this. You just got out of a really hard raid or a long, excruciating PvP battle. You just want to relax now and unwind. What do? Do you A, log off, B, get right back into another raid or PvP battle, or C, do nothing? Well, if you have any sort of brain, it's none of these, because it's D, start playing minigames. Number 5 is minigames, or simply just other features that break up the monotony of endgame or PvP battles. Sometimes you just want to do something else. Many MMORPGs have different features that can almost be a game within itself. For instance, World of Warcraft has a little Pokemon pet battle system. It's rudimentary, sure, but it's something else to do. Trust me when I say, every MMORPG out there should have a Pokemon battle game.
Pika pika.
You know it, I know it, heck, even your mom knows it.
Oh!
Number 4 is a good community. Many of us play an MMORPG to either make friends or to play with friends we know in real life. A bad community can ruin all of that. Whether it's the developers being absolute dicks to the player base being dicks, or just in general, everyone is a dick. Playing a game where you can be insulted or belittled just for playing it sucks all of the fun out of it, and that's never a good experience.
Hey, look! It's someone who does stuff! The bully's natural enemy!
Coming on the home stretch, boys and girls. Woo, boy. Anyways, back to the list. Where was I? Oh yeah, number 3. Kind of controversial right now in the gaming market, but I would say 3 has to be a fair monetization model. I'm sure we have all played an MMORPG that has some really scummy cash shop. Whether it was pay-to-win items that you can get, tons of cosmetics that are limited time, making you want to spend money just to have it, freaking loot boxes! Some sort of cash shop, but not all MMORPGs have a predatory cash shop. There is a difference. It's important to always be careful with your money, and if you honestly feel that the developers have earned your hard-earned cash, then by all means treat yourself to something special in-game. Just remember, most developers don't care about you. They care about that green. Or rather, maybe not the developers, but more so the publisher. So you've done everything else in the game. You've played your raids, you've PvP'd, shoot, you even played some minigames. What else can you do? Well, better hit the professions button, kid. You got some skills to level up. Number 2 is a profession or skill system. Any MMORPG that has a profession system built in is always a ton of fun to me. Leveling up my crafting, gathering materials, and even seeing my character get better in his craft just makes me oh so giddy.
Diddly oodly,
Pick-a-doodly.
oodly,
Noodly doodly diddly doddly. Shut the diddly daddler Etner.
Maple
Doodly doddly diddly doddly. Say, would you like to puff?
Complex profession and skill system.
You warned me Satan would be attractive. Let's go!
RuneScape is probably the game most of us will think of, but a lot of old school MMORPGs had this built in. World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Ultima Online. Shoot, even Elder Scrolls Online has a pretty robust crafting system. If done right, you can spend hours and hours just leveling up your professions, and a lot of times you get rewarded pretty well for doing so. I just wish more games did this nowadays. Oh well. I guess I'm just an old school type of guy now.
I'm not old! I'm not old! I'm not old!
And here we are at our final spot on the list, number 1. Well, I'll let you take a guess. Go ahead, just guess what number 1 is.
What is Jeff?
Yes.
Jeff for 400.
Jeff. Jeff? What is Jeff? That's right.
I have no idea what you just guessed, because I made this video late one night practically not sleeping, and for all I know, you could be watching this a year later. But number 1 is a vast endgame. There has to be a purpose for all that you are doing in an MMORPG, right? What's the point of getting your character all leveled up, getting the coolest gear, making sure you have that optimal damage build, or tanking or what have you, if there is nothing to do? MMORPGs have tons of different types of endgame activities to do. DC Universe Online has its plethora of raids, RuneScape has its elite activities, World of Warcraft has their raids, Elder Scrolls Online has their adventure maps, I think? Anyways, each MMORPG culminates on that endgame stride. We all want to get there and experience that struggle, that challenge that the game has to offer when you finally hit that level cap. Endgame is what keeps us playing. And that is my top 10 list, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know down below in the comment section if you agree or disagree with any of my points on this list. I'd like to know, what is your top 10 things you play MMORPGs for? You know, just reminding you of that oh so magical comment section. I also want to give thanks to my loyal supporters. You guys are amazing. Truly, thank you. If you want to become a loyal supporter, of course, subscribe to my channel because you probably want to see more content like this, right? Follow me on Twitter to see dumb things I post every now and then finally like the video. Next video will most likely be another MMORPG coverage thing, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Anyways, love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.